Hey guys, how you going? I'm Pat from XPython. I'm here to discuss today about the Elementor. So why the Elementor stuck on the loading screen. I've seen a lot of guys, they're getting this trouble and it's really headache. And so I've point out a few things which might gonna help you to get out of this one. So these are the six main reasons why the Elementor screen stuck on the loading, and either it loads or otherwise it gives you notification that you're unable to edit with the Elementor. So first of all, I'll strongly recommend just to try to clean the cache of your browser, or just directly change the browser, or just try to open your browser, your website in incognito window. So if you just open it here, so you don't have any cache or anything. So yeah, just try to do this one, or otherwise just download a new browser. Just try to serve that in the new browser. Yeah, so the next is supposed to be the change of theme. So today I got one inquiry. I was on the Facebook and in our Elementor Facebook group. So the guy, he was asking me, he's unable to doing the same thing. If he just clicked on the Elementor and his screen was loading, and at the end he's getting a error message from Elementor, something like this, the preview couldn't be loaded or something like this. So all I just found, I just switched his theme and everything was working fine. So he was using a theme which was not compatible with Elementor, and personally I'll recommend to use only 2 or 3 themes which are compatible with Elementor. Personally I'm using Astra, or sometimes I use Ocean WP, but Astra is my favorite one. I've done a lot of projects, and this is not a single theme which I'm using on each and every. So you can visit my portfolio, so you can have a look. These all website, all the designs are made from scratches, and it gives me really good output. So yeah, I'll strongly recommend to go with Astra and have a look if this thing works. And still, if we are getting the trouble, so next I would recommend to disable all the plugins except Elementor, or if you're using Elementor Pro, then leave that as well and try to disable the rest of the plugins. In my case, if I just disable these all, so all you just need to deactivate them, apply, and then have a look if the things works or not. All you just need to deactivate them and deactivate this as well. Yep, there we go. And all you just need to go to home page and refresh the window or whatever, and just try to click on that. If this thing works, everything is fine, and if this thing is not working, then we're gonna tackle the next things. Let me just activate all those plugins which are deactivated. These 3, activate. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna cover is this one. In some cases I have seen, if we are going to enable the switch editor launch method in Elementor, that might help us. All we just need to go to Elementor and click on the settings, and it will take you to their backend. Click on advanced, and here we get that option, the switch editor loader method. All we just need to enable this one and save changes, and then clean the cache, or just change the browser, try to open it in incognito mode, or yeah, then have a look. This should be working. And if still these are not working, then these 2 are the main reasons why Elementor gets stuck on the screen. You can directly jump over here on these 2 ones, or we can try these one as well. But in most of the 90% cases I have seen, these 2 are the main reasons why we are getting trouble in Elementor loading screen. Okay, so we're gonna have a look in these 2 cases. So first of all, we're going to the website, and if we are using the W3 Total Cache plugin, because in most of the cases we use the W3 Total Cache plugin, and it's really awesome. All we just need to check up a few settings. We set up the cache, minify, and In the extension area, we use the Cloudflare in this one, and if we are using Cloudflare through W3 Total Cache plugin, all we just need to go to settings. First of all, go to extensions and click on setting and scroll down, and you will find a setting called Rocket Loader. And this is the main reason in most of the cases, if this is enabled, and keep it enabled when you're not using your website. This helps to load your website faster. But in the case of editing with the Elementor, you all just need to switch off this one, save the settings, and go back to the plugin. Yep, go back to the plugin and just deactivate the W3 Total Cache plugin. And in very general cases, in most of the cases, and this problem resolves. And if you just go to home page, and yeah, it shouldn't be give us any trouble right now. Okay, so if you're not using W3 Total Cache plugin and you're using the settings from Cloudflare backend itself, all we just need to click on the speed and go down, and yep, if the Rocket Loader is enabled, switch it to disable. That's it. All you just need to do this one, switch to disable if you're not using that one. Let me just switch it off. Yep. Okay, so go to the website, refresh this one, and now we have switched off the Total Cache plugin, W3 Total Cache plugin. We have switched off the Rocket Loader, and now we're gonna try to edit with Elementor if this thing works. So yep, it's working right now, but still I've seen personally sometimes it doesn't work, and if we are still getting the trouble, I got one last solution for those guys as well. And the reason of this thing is that we are using the Cloudflare. Or we just need to take off our DNS from Cloudflare, just make the traffic directly from our server to domain to server, so that people they can directly visit to our server rather than going to Cloudflare. Okay, all you just need to click on overview, and all you just need to click on DNS. And because this website is a subdomain, so in the case of a domain, all you do is there should be one option which called www. Yep, this one. All you just need to click over here. So right now you can see there's a DNS and HTTP proxy, which is a content delivery network. If you click this one, right now we are getting traffic directly from our server. If we click this one, right now we are not using Cloudflare anymore. And in my case, this is not www, that one is this one, my subdomain, which I wanted. So if I click turned off this one, so this is the final thing which helps to resolve this problem. But in my case, everything is fine here. So yeah, all you just need to do this one, and when you click over here, so your HTTPS connection will go on off, and that's gonna be not secure connection. So yeah, so make sure when you're doing this thing, like when your connection is going to switch off from HTTPS to HTTP, make sure you change all the settings before doing that one. Like right now my WordPress website address URL is HTTPS. Make sure you change it to HTTP. I'm sorry. Yep, just make sure you change it to HTTP before making that change it, and save this one. And yep, so in this case you resolve the Elementor loading screen problem. So yep, thanks for watching the video, and hit the like button if you like this video. And just in case you get any trouble, I put my email address down in the description. I got my website down there. If you got any trouble, shoot me a message, give me an email, and I'll try to do my best. And I have one suggestion for you guys. If you got any trouble related to Elementor, we got one Facebook page in Elementor. We got one Facebook page named Elementor Group. over there. It's not a page, sorry, it's a group. Just join that one, ask your inquiries over there. So we got a bunch of developers, designers over there, so they help a lot. I'll strongly recommend to just join that one, and that's it. Thanks for watching.